Friends, we are now coming to a final session. One is, of course, a point was made that we require some kind of portal or platform where all these initiatives can be are available. Point was made by you. You called it something else, but on the similar lines. So second, I think whatever institution we are thinking, I think, or the mechanism we are thinking, my personal sort of preference would be to non-governmental agency, because government agents will be, I mean, I'll work there too long to know that it may not be the most productive way of moving further. And third, it should become also advocacy mechanism or platform. So with these few remarks, let me invite Dr. Mashelkar to sum up.
Thank you, Vijay. Let me, however, take just 5 minutes to sum up my own emotions, thinking, and my thoughts for going forward. You know, people call me a dangerous optimist, right? Durdamya Ashavadi, they say. I have become even more optimistic about our country today. The kind of energy, the kind of commitment, the kind of passion that speaker after speaker, contributor after contributor, discussant after discussant showed was absolutely incredible. Vijay, this country is not short of great people. We have fantastic assemblage here of people, so we can do it. There is no question about that at all. I also want to say that corporate social responsibility, 2% net profit or not, there are people who are doing it. So this particular issue, Abhay, that you talked about, you know, the empathy, basically, as long as it resides within you, when you think for others, automatically this will happen. And I think we have to rely more on that. Things don't happen by legislating compassion. Things happen by your really feeling about the have-nots and the resource poor and the deprived and the left out and so on. I think that's going to be absolutely fundamental. I also like these words, they were used like private capital for public good. I think you're going to see more and more of it in different forms, by the way. In different forms. One is going to be that we always believe that companies will do well. That means they will make a lot of money, a lot of profit, and then one day they think, oh my God, what am I doing for the poor? And then you set up a trust and a foundation that is doing well and doing good. But there is a new opportunity now, which is doing well by doing good, so as to say. That is emerging, and I don't have to spell it out to you. You can talk about social entrepreneurship, you can talk about inclusive business as the word that is being used, whatever. But that has come to stay, and people are beginning to realize the importance of doing well by doing good. And finally, I would say, you know, Anil, you come out with some fantastic words. Sanctuary, I loved that word. Somebody talked about umbrella, somebody talked about fulcrum, somebody talked about, and you wanted to disregard the word incubator, fine, I think we'll just take it out. I go by whatever you say, but your sense was right. And I think we need sort of kind of a place to hold on to, a platform for a dialogue, a home to reside in, and so on and so forth. So my request will be Honeybee Network, all right? Because we are free of other things. We are not government. Even National Innovation Foundation, we have some limitations. But National Innovation Foundation will give full support. So between National Innovation Foundation and the Honeybee Network, we'll create a sort of platform. And then the institutional structure that we wanted to talk about, I think that we should not instantly decide. Last point is that, as you very rightly said, every idea matters. I think if we take these two principles, every idea matters and every life matters in India, all 1.2 billion people. I think that can make the difference. I think that's the message that I'm going to carry home. And then at the end of it, if we just say one India, if we just say India matters to me, I want to matter to India more, if we just say my India, I think things will happen. And that is the message, ladies and gentlemen, that I've got. And that is why it is the best Sunday of my life. It is the best Sunday of your life, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
Under the aegis of the ILC Awards, there are 3 categories of awards. The first is the late Shri B.G. Deshmukh Award, comprising 2 sets of awards, promoting qualitative excellence in aging, which is awarded to a Jyeshta Nagrik Sangh for commendable work done by it for the development of society, and the Jeevan Gaurav Puraskar, which is awarded to a senior citizen over the age of 70 years, felicitating him or her for laudable lifetime achievements. The late Dr. S.D. Gokhale Award felicitates a journalist for promoting qualitative journalism in aging, and the late Srimati Anjani Mashelkar Inclusive Innovation Award recognizes the contribution of a scientist or a technologist for developing an innovative and cost-effective product or service that addresses the needs of senior citizens. We begin with the first award of the evening, and may I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Abhay Bang, to kindly give away the awards. The late Shri B.G. Deshmukh Award for promoting qualitative excellence in aging goes to the Jyeshta Nagrik Sangh Nerul, Navi Mumbai. The late Shri B.G. Deshmukh Jeevan Gaurav Puraskar goes to Dr. Ravindra Tongaonkar of Dhule. The late Dr. S.D. Gokhale Award for promoting qualitative journalism in aging goes to Ms. Yamini Sapre from Maharashtra Times, Mumbai edition. Before we proceed to the Srimati Anjani Mashelkar Inclusive Innovation Award, I would like to request our President, Dr. R.A. Mashelkar, to address this august gathering.
I'm here to introduce the Anjani Mashelkar Inclusive Innovation Award and a few say things about the award. The origin of the award actually is something that happened when, after my mother passed away, we were trying to clear her effects and saris that she had stacked, and my daughter Shruti was actually clearing them up, and we found that there was a piece of paper on which she had written something, and there was some cash. That cash came from the following: that for 11.5 years I was in Delhi as Director General of CSIR. So each weekend I used to come to spend time in NCL doing my research. While going, I would, whatever cash I had, I used to give it to her. She didn't spend it, she just kept it. And the chit that she had left had a small message saying that please do something to help the poor and the old. In fact, she used to say, you're poor, old and a woman, only God save you. So do something about it, you know. And that is where this award came about. It is called Anjani Mashelkar Inclusive Innovation Award. And we try to give it not just to the best practice in inclusive innovation, the next practice, so as to say. The third year of the award. So this is the background of these awards. I'd like to congratulate all the awardees once again, and I want to thank you for being here, being a part of this wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Anjani Mashelkar Inclusive Innovation Award. We now move on to the distribution of this award, and may I once again request Dr. Abhay Bang sir to give away this award. Mr. Leo Mavely of Axio Biosolutions. The award carries a citation and a check of rupees 1 lakh. Congratulations, Leo. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Abhay Bang to address the gathering, sir.
Millie Pollock and her husband, Henry Pollock, lived with Mahatma Gandhi when he was not Mahatma in South Africa in the same house. And so several of his views about women were influenced by his encounter with Millie. And once Millie said, all matters concerning life are women's domain. Very insightful statement. It would take us a long time to really grasp and absorb that statement. All matters concerning life are women's domain. Today, Dr. Mashelkar, through this award named after his mother, is telling us, not only us, but to entire India, that women, the mothers, are the greatest innovators. A woman's most influential inning begins when she becomes mother and she gives birth to a child. Because birth of a child is a great biological social innovation. And then through nurturing, she gives further shape to that gene pool. So every child is a biological social innovation and every mother is an innovator. Actually, we all celebrate our birthdays, which means we celebrate aging. With every birthday we are aging, we celebrate it, which means we are not afraid of aging. Then what are we afraid of? India, when we acquired our independence, the average life expectancy was 32 years. Now it is about 66 years. The problem is that with increased years to the life, unfortunately, sometimes the quality of life is deteriorating. So it is not the years, it is not the aging per se which we are afraid of, backfire, and they can produce very negative social consequences. So we need to add not only years to life, but should also add lives to the years. It should go mutually. We still have a large mass of people who will be crossing or who have crossed 60. For next 15, 20 years they could be productive. How to make their life more colorful, more productive, more purposeful is the challenge. And that's why I want to congratulate ILC India. In a slow, stagnant society like India was earlier, when things didn't change over centuries, old age and the experience which came along with old age was a capital. But now as we have entered in a phase when things are moving, society is advancing very rapidly, old age then starts becoming burden. How do we address this challenge? And there comes the issue of innovation. How do we bring in more and more innovation to solve various social problems, including the problems of the old? Innovation is a very, very interesting, I would say almost it's a new philosophical concept in the science of change. In the entire 20th century, from the Bolshevik Revolution onward, the 20th century reverberated with the slogans of revolution. Everybody wanted revolution. Gandhi didn't believe in revolution, he believed in evolution. Gandhi was an incrementalist who believed in a series of incremental changes, and every small change to him was a mini revolution. Innovation is a mini revolution. And this is the beauty of India, that Indian culture has cherished a very non-violent way of social change. But let me state that technology per se or innovation per se is not the purpose of life. Technology or innovation per se are not religions. They are only methods, they are only instruments, they are only tools. So ultimately this has to be used for the betterment of the society. And that's why Dr. Mashelkar, I love your word social innovation. Innovation by itself would have no meaning unless it is for social use. So social innovation to me would mean not only innovation for society, but also innovation in the society. We also need social engineering so that various technological innovations and solutions can be used in an inclusive way to reach out to everybody. So we need innovation, we need social innovation, we need innovation in the society itself. So what is happening is that, and here the professors and universities must pardon me, that young people are coming out of the silos of universities, because in the universities you hardly are able to see the real life. We have artificially segregated education first. 20 years, only education without life, and then only life without education. We have artificially segregated into. Education doesn't happen in life this way. The child starts walking. You start learning bicycle, and you learn it. The life and education are never separated, they occur hand in hand. Something is grossly wrong in our education system, so we need really innovation in our education. First thing where we need innovation, I would say, is our education system. And so, this social innovation, this forum which deliberated today for the whole day, we had eminent people from all over the India, brilliant ideas, brilliant experiences, and at the end of it, we are closing this day with this award function. So I think a new movement is starting in India. This will build up. I congratulate ILC India and also Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar for having made this neglected cause a cause for celebration. Thank you so much.